McLaren and Aston Martin are taking aerodynamics and balance more seriously than other teams do. And what I noticed this week was that McLaren is continuing its process of development, focusing on lateral balance, focusing on ride quality, focusing on stability, especially through a lot of use of front geometry. Um, Adrian Newey is focusing a lot on with the high rake for the pointy straight line speed, aerodynamic, that sort of arrow that you could have. But he's added some different things. He's added anti-squat in the back with the wishbones, which are very complex, which you don't really see a lot in the McLaren. Now, when you go to the front part of the car, McLaren has a very complex, layered um, wishbone configuration where they have the broader, more massive wishbones, which are for anti-dive, but it also has layered under there some other wishbone configurations, which provide more balance in with respect to the rear of the car, but aren't as massive as the high anti the wishbone that they have in the front is specifically for anti-dive, but they have a complex setup. But when you look at the car for Aston Martin, Aston Martin's front is less complex. They have a wishbone setup, but it's more to keep it with balance with the anti-squat, but doesn't have the broader, wider um, geometry with the other wishbones that McLaren has. So McLaren basically has a mix of two types of wishbones in the front, and they're not a rear. They don't have as much rake as the Aston Martin,
Aston.
and yeah, so they have a more complex front, but Aston Martin has a more complex rear. And that's going to help them for a lot of stability and having downforce without having to have downforce and then have drag.